to my channel, make sure you dislike, leave a hate comment, and block me. Now that's out of the way. Today I'm going to be talking about my writing space and how I set it up to help me be productive and to also inspire me to keep going. I feel like the space that you put yourself in when you write is going to affect the product in a way. Maybe not drastically, but if you're writing on a bench beside a busy highway, you're going to be distracted. I feel like having a clean and organized space where you can organize all your thoughts, truly just focus on just your writing is very important, at least to me, and hopefully to you that's watching. And I'm gonna shut up now and get to the actual video. So I write at my desk in my room. I'm also an avid bed writer, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about my desk, which I have specifically set up to be for writing. So I'm going to be talking about the wall kind of above my desk, because my desk, it just has my computer on it. And then it's empty. So there's nothing really there, to be honest, but on the wall above the desk, I have a bunch of stuff that really inspires me and helps me when I'm writing. So I'm going to talk about that. I set up a little mood board on the wall. I'm a very visual writer. I like to have pictures. I will either draw a character or make them an art reader, or I love to have a mood board. I like to see, what I'm making. In my head, I like to see it. It really inspires me and makes me want to keep going. So I put a mood board on the wall because I knew that would help me, because I love making mood boards on my Pinterest. So I was like, well, what if I just printed it out and put it on my wall? So I did. If anybody wants me to make a video on how I made the mood board, from the pictures to actually printing it, I can definitely do that. It's just a little bit in depth for this video, but I can do that. I love making mood boards and stuff, so I would be very happy to talk about it more and share and make another one because I love it. I'd be making Pinterest boards for books that I haven't even brainstormed one thought of, but I'm just it needs a Pinterest board. I love Pinterest. I know that I just said that I could make a video on a mood board, but I feel it's just a bunch of pictures glued together. So if you just want to go make one yourself, I would recommend putting pictures that just really inspire you. When you look at it, you're just I want to capture that vibe in my writing. I don't know why I don't like to say the word vibe. It just feels cringy to me, but you know what I'm talking about. Make sure your mood board really captures the vibe of your book and makes you excited to write it, because you want to see that vibe come to life. I don't really know what other word to use other than vibe, but it feels wrong, but that just that aesthetic. I don't know. I don't like vibe or aesthetic. Those are not, I don't like those words. I also like mood boards because you have an image of the aesthetic of the book in your head, and it really helps to get it out into a mood board because you can see it and you're oh yeah, this is pretty cool. So then you want to write. So every time I look at that mood board, I'm just it's right in front of me. It's right behind the camera. So I look at it and I'm just I want to write because I want to write a book that feels how that mood board feels. Does that make sense? Mood boards don't inspire you or anything. You don't have to. I feel most writers that I've seen, heard, love to do mood boards and pictures and playlists and mood boards. Most writers to have a visual of how the book feels to them. So, mood board. The next thing I'm going to talk about is right under the mood board I have character profiles. It's a picture of the character that I made on Art Reader, which again, if anybody wants a video about that, how I make them an Art Reader, because I make my characters an Art Reader and then I put them in a face app and I'll adjust their age and hair colors and anything else that I want. So if anybody wants that, I can definitely do that, a video about that. Again, just a little too in-depth for this one. Yeah, so I have pictures of them, which again also helps me because I obviously know how my characters look. I decided in my head. Well, actually, I feel you don't decide how your characters look. They just look a certain way. You don't decide. It just comes to you. So obviously I know what they look like, but I just like having that picture of them, because then when I'm like describing their appearance or anything, I can like see them, you know, as if they're like real, like a picture of them, and I think that's just cool. And then underneath the pictures are little like character profiles, which is just like full name, date of birth, family, all that stuff. I think I made the character profiles a little too detailed, like I literally don't care about some of the information I put on there. I also put like an appearance column, and like I don't need that, I can see the picture of them, but whatever. I like to have a character profile like just with information on the wall, because if I'm writing and I'm just like, oh, what is their mom's name again? You just glance up at the wall and you just like can write it. And like other details like that, so that's why I like to have the character profile on the wall. I would definitely recommend a character profile to have in your writing space or to make one, but I would definitely recommend like printing it out and having it like so you can see it and refer back to it, because at least for me, I'm definitely stupider than I think I am. Like I think I'm gonna remember all this stuff, and I'm not. So just put it on the wall. That's me when I see like a funny meme. I'm like, put it on the wall. I have a meme wall. It's right there. If anyone wants a tour, let me know. My meme wall. No one wants that. The next thing I want to talk about is my little progress tracking area. I have sticky notes. I like to do this because I will make however many chapters I want to write or like have plotted out. I'll make that many sticky notes and then tape them to the wall, so then I can, like, whenever I finish a chapter, I can pull one off. So it's like satisfying, you know what I mean? So it's like, oh, I finished this, so I get to take them down, and then eventually, hopefully, I'll have none, because I'll be done. So it's just a way to like visually see your progress, see how much more you have left, and all that stuff. Also, like, since I have mine in rows of 4, as you can see, and so like when you pull one off, it's like, oh, it's uneven. So you want to keep writing so that it makes it even, or is that just me and my like weird OCD brain? And it's fun because you like finish writing a chapter, and then you get to pull one of the sticky notes off and throw it away, and you're just like, yeah, you feel so accomplished, you know? I love little like progress trackers like that. Like I use NaNoWriMo, the website, to update on my writing, because it's just like you can look back on all the progress you've made, and it's really, really inspirational. At least to me, I highly recommend tracking your progress in some way. I like to have it right in front of my face so I can see it. And then right under the sticky notes, I have just a progress tracker. So I always write whatever step, whatever stage I'm in, like first draft, like is it 0 draft, plotting, first draft, whatever it is, and I will put that on there, and then like I'll give myself a deadline. Now there really is no deadline because I'm just writing a book. Like there's no one's pressuring me, but I like to give myself a deadline, because then if I don't meet the deadline, I feel like bad about it, so I want to meet the deadline, so it makes me write. So I have like my sticky notes or my chapter progress, and then like a date that I have to finish by. So it's very like it makes me like, I'm like, oh, I want to write because I gotta take sticky notes off the wall, and I want to be done by my date. Now I just want to comment on something. The day that I am filming this, I don't know when I'm going to put this out, but the day that I'm filming this, I have, you can see how many days I have left until my first deadline. I didn't plan that. It's really funny, but I didn't plan that. I've been planning to film on this day for like a week. I just didn't put it together that it would be, the day that I had 69 days left. The first thing I do when I wake up is I change the number on that thing, and then I'm like, oh, I need one right today because I need to finish before my days are over. And it went down from 70 to 69 because that's how you count. I was like, oh my god. like what are the chances? That's really funny. Like, wow, so funny. I just like to track my progress and how many days I have left. If that like stresses you out in any way, definitely don't do that. But it can be quite motivating. It's more like a for fun thing. Like I would love to finish my first draft in 69 days. That'd be fun. If I don't, fine. If I need like another 30 days, it doesn't really matter. It's just like a fun little competition thing. I also recommend the NaNoWriMo website. It's really, really fun, and they'll give you like badges if you write every day. Like it's super fun. It's super like, I need to write because I don't want to miss my day. And then you start writing, and then you're like, it kind of helps you beat procrastination. Maybe that's what it is. It helps me beat procrastination, because like it's not that I don't like writing and I don't want to finish. It's just that I'm scared. so I don't want to finish, but I do want to finish. This doesn't make any sense to like anyone, I swear. Okay, so that's my writing space, and I hope this video was helpful, or anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video, unless I decide to leave the internet forever, which is highly likely.